The season tonight in the very first opening ball game of the TVL. Steve missed a couple of preseason ball games. Alec Peters also introduced along out there with Kyle Warner, who has played very well so far in the early going, as has Austin Markle. So these guys have really played some good basketball, and another guy that's starting tonight would be Phil Stroop, and he will be the big center out there for UDA. So we'll be ready for the tip-off here in just a moment. Well, we were just treated to a very, very fine rendition of the national anthem by a group not in attendance, but on record, I guess, or tape, CD, whatever. But gosh, it was very, very awesome. All right, so we're ready to go now as Marco will join the troops out here at center court. He'll be tipping it off against that big number 50 Jerbeck. Or Darabek, I'm not sure. At any rate, we have some of the names for these guys. Number 5 is Herb, 3 is Pinto, and here we go. Ball control back here to the Trojans, and they'll start off. See if we can't score first as Stephen Green pushes it into the corner here. Markle for 3, just off the mark. No good. Rebound comes down there to Jerbeck, and he'll drop it back here now for number 5, Herb. Herb at the top of the circle over the wing. They'll go with it. Here's ball stolen away, and then tie up out there as number 14, Graybell, got it all tied up there with Warner. And on the tie-up, it's going to be EJ ball. Tigers inbound. Fires one across the court here. Now here's Jerbeck dropping it back for 2. Good. Pinto gets on the boards first for the ball game tonight. 2-0 EJ. Here's Straup with it. Found out from his dad, they call him Straup, so he will be Straup from now on. Phil Straup with it. Phil looking inside, nothing doing there. Picks up the dribble, gets it back out here for Warner. Warner will take it right to the hoop for 2. It is no good, but a foul called. And that's going to send Kyle to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting 2. Is on Schwartz of the Tigers. And the first shot by, whoops. Warner goes off to the right a little bit. He'll get the eye on this one. Here it is. Whoops, in and out, no good. Rebound here to Graybell, and back with it comes Pinto. Pushing it up, blocked away nicely by Markle. Markle, quick lead pass up here for Warner was no good as he couldn't put it in. Shot put up and a block called down here. A foul called on UD. Foul was on Markle. His first foul. Schwartz's first shot, no good. Here's Shiley checking into the ball game to replace Peters for UDA. Shiley in the ball game for the first time tonight. Schwartz's second shot, no good. Rebound comes down here to Phil Stroop. He'll drop it back, and back come the Trojans now to see if we can't get on the scoreboard. Kyle Warner signaling the fellas to come on out a little bit. They dump it over the wing here for Stroop. Stroop tries to go inside with it. It's blocked off. Picked up, however, by UD. Now they'll go in here for Shiley. Shiley spin around shot, blocked in there by that Jerbeck. And out of bounds off the Tigers it goes. So Trojans will inbound the ball. Warner hoops it inside here for Markle. Markle goes on the floor with it and had it tapped loose, but got control again of it. Here's Warner. Warner trying to make a move inside. Puts a shot up and in, good, and a charge foul called. They're going to call a charging foul on Kyle Warner. So there's no bucket. And it'll be well, let's see. Now there's 34 Hocker into the ball game for the Tigers. So we erase that 2-point margin. There's a backcourt violation for sure. Wow, that's the biggest backcourt one you'll see all season. I don't know what Jer Beck was thinking of, but he really fired it backcourt by 4 feet. And so UD will inbound. Still looking for that first point for the Trojans. Played almost 2 minutes into the ball game. Here's Shiley. Shiley with a nice loop over there for a shot up and in. Good by Markle. Fine pass there by Shiley for Markle. Here's Pinto dropping it back here now for that Herb. Herb for Pinto on the left side. I'll try to swing it over here on this side again with it. Herb and Pinto. Pinto from outside for 3. It is no good. Rebounded nicely by Markle, who can really get up. Austin Markle can really get off his feet. Here's a ball stolen away, but then out of bounds goes Herb with it. But that pass just a little sloppy that time, and Herb was able to pick it off. Graybill back into the ball game now as Jerbeck comes out, or Derbeck, perhaps. At any rate, here's Markle with it. Austin will pick up the dribble now. You got to do something with it. He does so over there for Warner. Kyle's going to take it into the hoop, but foul called before the shot. And so the foul will be on EJ. Trojans will inbound the ball. Foul is on number 5. Herb. He picks up his first personal foul, I guess it is. Peters back into the ball game for UDA now, as is Mace. Here's a shot from the side, short, picked up in here by that number 34, Ocker. And they'll swing it over in a wing. Here's Herb for Pinto. Pinto pushing it out here and picked off in there nicely by the Trojans. Quick pass here for Mace. And Mace, wait a minute, double dribble beforehand. They call Mark Mace for the double dribble. Did look a little strange as he went in that time. And he was called for the double dribble. So it's a 2-2 ball game. 4 minutes, 46 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Graybill with it, swinging it over in a wing. 14 wants to go inside. Peters cuts him off nicely. Stay back here a little bit. Herb trying to find something happening. Pinto swinging around inside. Now he comes back outside. And Graybill not challenged, so he can stand there until the lights go out if he wants to. Dribbling the basketball. Trojans will get set to challenge him pretty shortly here. Here's a ball lost inside, picked up by Shiley, but then it's lost, then it's picked up again. Let's see who wants it. It's going to be Herb with it. Herb picking it up for the EJ Tigers. Trojans look like the faster, better ball club here, but we'll see as number 23 Schwartz gets 2 and makes it a 4-2 ball game. Here's Markle to get that point back, and he does, and he's fouled, and Austin will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. All right. Green and Stroup re-enter the ball game for UDA, replacing okay, who did they replace? I guess Peters and Green, or Peters and one of them. Shot miss, so we're still tied at 4-4. 3:42 left here in the opening period. Very low scoring opening period for both squads. Pinto would like 3. He's got 2 for 2. And it's a 6-4 ball game. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Nice pass inside here for Shiley. He'll dump it over the wing. Shot for 3. Looks good from here. Wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around. Controlled there to Phil Stroup. And then he lost the handle on it. And back come the Tigers. Near wing. They go inside. Schwartz does. Here's that 14 Graybill. Now outside it comes again here. Graybill turns around looking for three. That's way short. Missed everything. It'll be UD ball. Darabek back into the ball game for EJ as he really plays Schwartz in there for the Tigers. 2:45 remaining in the first quarter. Trojans trail by 2. Here's Shiley for Stroop. Stroop from outside for a couple. It's good for 2. Way to go, Phil Stroop. Stroup, rather. And Stroup makes it a 6-6 ball game. There's a bounce pass inside, but it goes off the leg of Shiley out of bounds. It'll be EJ ball. Pinto to inbound the basketball for the Tigers. On the baseline, and a shot put up and a foul called. We're going to get a foul on UD. Might be on Green. It is. Stephen Green picks up his first of the ball game. And Graybill will inbound the basketball for EJ. Shot from the side, no good. Rebound comes down nicely there to Markle. Markle really gets himself in position and then can really go up after those rebounds. Man, he gets up there high. Whoops, a little bit of a push foul called on Pinto. Pinto picks up his first personal, team's 4th. As the Trojans come back to take the lead. Here's a nice bounce pass underneath for 2. It's good. And a foul called. Stephen Green with a good pass inside there from Shiley, I believe it was. And Green will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. And timeout called by East Juniata. We're not sitting at a very good spot here for the scoreboard, so we'll use this one down here. There you go. It's 8-6 UD with 2:08 remaining here in the first quarter. Green at the line shooting 1 to get 3 out of this, and we'll see how Stephen does here in just a sec. So Stephen lines himself up here to shoot this one shot. And here it is. It is no good. Rebound comes back here. Stevens got it. Goes for 2 off the glass. No good. Rebound on the far side controlled there to the Tigers. So Stephen had 2 tries at it, and you couldn't get any of these, either of those to go down. So here's Herb with it. Herb goes on a wing. Now inside they'll go. Drabek turns a shot around off the glass. Good for 2. And we're all tied up at 8. Warner up court with it for Shiley. Shiley pushing it out there for Stroup. Stroup goes here for Green. Now Markle has it. Markle wanted to loop it inside. Couldn't do it. Here's Warner. Warner will take it in looking for 2. It's good. And a foul called. And Warner is down. Is he going to get up? You never know with Kyle with that gimpy leg. But really got thumped there. But he's brush it off that curly hair of his, and he'll be set to shoot 1 to get 3. No, 1 to get 3. It's good. So Warner with a nice bucket, and the Trojans have upped their margin now a little bit. It's a drive on the baseline, lost the handle on it, and they're going to call a foul. No, they're not. They're going to say he went out of bounds with it. That's what I thought. All right, just lost it out of bounds. It's 11-8 UD by 3. Minute 14 remaining here in the opening period. And the Trojans will come back with the basketball. Near side here for Shiley. Now inside they'll loop it for 2. It's no good. Oh, missed the shot. Well, they were good once for that, but now here the Trojans will pick up the loose ball anyway. Here's a shot for 3. Off the mark. Rebound comes down here to Graybill. And Graybill will drop it over there for that Herb guy. The Trojans missing a couple of opportunities here of late. Could be seeing themselves in a little better margin. Here's Graybill. Thought he was going to shoot, didn't. Herb for 2. It's good. Herb decided to drive that one up and in, and he did. There he is. Number 5, Herb. He makes it an 11-10 ball game now as the Tigers creeping up on the Trojans once again. The Trojans finally got that lead, and then with 15 seconds remaining now, the Trojans will wind the clock down, play for the last shot. It's a 1-point lead, 7 seconds. Inside it goes here for Shiley. He'll try to tap it inside, but a push foul called on Graybill. It'll be the team's 7th, and that, I believe, might be sending Green to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. It is. Stephen Green will go to the line for UDA. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1 now. For Graybill, it was his first with the team, their 7th, with 4 seconds left here in the opening period. Green's first one is no good, and the rebound comes down there to Markle, and then we have a tie up here and a push foul called on Ocker, and so that's going to allow Markle to go to the foul line to shoot a 1-and-1 with 3 seconds remaining. Good call by the referee down there now. Wow. On the rebound, Ocker gave him a shove, and he was caught. Number 24, Blake Miller, will come into the ball game for UDA, as well as Mace back in there for UD. Now here comes a shot put up here by UD. Wouldn't go. Return shot. Oh, it would have been good had it gone. So the Trojans, squandering a little bit of extra points down here, find themselves in a 1-point ball game at the end of one. It's 11-10, UD by 1. Okay, begin the second quarter now. The Trojans will have the advantage of inbounding the basketball, bringing that 1-point bulge into the second quarter here now. Here's Peters with it. Over into the corner he goes. Now they bounce it inside nicely for Markle for 2. It's good. Nice bounce pass inside for Austin Markle, and Austin put it home. Good play. Nice play. Really fired it in there very, very nicely. Here's Pinto heading down the wing over there. Gives it back now inside for that Drabeck, and Drabeck's shot no good, and taken off there by Shiley. Trojans come back with it now. This is where we open it up. Here's a shot from outside by Markle, off the mark. Rebounded nicely inside there. Shiley for 2, no good. Rebound comes down, controlled in there to Peters, but then, let's see, out of bounds. It's going to go on the far side as Green goes after it. And now they're going to say it went off the Tigers. So the Trojans catching some good official breaks up here now as the Trojans will inbound the basketball. Warner getting ready to do that for UD. For Shiley. They'll swing it around the perimeter here now for Warner. Here's Markle with it. Markle taking it inside, bumps his way inside for Shiley for 2, missed the shot. Return shot put up there by Markle, wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Shiley, wouldn't go. Return shot put up finally by, who put that in? I think Markle might have put that in, we think. There was a crowd there. They were just kept popping them up. Drabeck for 2, no good. Rebounded nicely in there by Markle again, who comes down with a big rebound. Here's Green pushing it over here. Shot put up off the side of the rim, no good, as Warner was too far in front that time. Graybill on the other side, on the other end of the court rather, puts a shot up and in for the Tigers. So the team's loosening up now, really getting it to run here, and the Trojans need a little better offensive shooting here, and we'd be okay. Here's Shiley with it, near wing, Markle. Markle looking inside, nothing doing there. Giving it back here. Now they go right inside. There's a pass inside for Green for 2. A great pass from Warner to Stephen Green, and Stephen was right there to take that quick pass and put it home. Plays are working. Pinto back outside here for Herb. Nice looking play there. And a great finish to it too that time. Herb working it out to the top of the circle for Pinto. Over there for Graybill. Graybill drives the line, but he walked first. Oh, the fans up here getting a little excited about their own officiating now. It's 17-12. He just took that little stutter step that some guys take sometimes, and sometimes you get in a groove with that step and you can't get the heck out of it for a while, but they're okay now. Here's Peters. Peters loops it right inside here for Green. Green back out in front. Here's Warner, 15-foot try. It's good. Kyle Warner from 15 feet out. It's 19-12. Ball stolen away by Warner. Warner takes it onto the wing. Loops it over there for Markle, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds as Schwartz come up there and knocked it out for the Tigers. So UD will maintain possession, and timeout called by the EJ Tigers. It's 19-12 UD, 5:22 remaining here in the second period. Timeout is over. They loop it right inside here. Turnaround shot by Markle off the glass. No good. A rebound comes over to the near side here. It's going to be allowed to roll out of bounds. It will be E.J. Ball. Hocker back into the lineup for the Tigers. This is Herb. And Pinto on the wing. Now inside it goes. Here's a drive to the hoop, but wait a minute, a blocking foul's going to be called. Boy, oh boy. Foul is on Warner. Warner picks up his second as Mace comes into the ball game for UD. Mark Mace in there again, this time replacing Warner for the Trojans. Here's Pinto on the baseline, pushes it back out in front here. Now shot put up there by Graybill, no good. And the rebound comes down here to Shiley. He'll drop it for Markle. This is Mark Mace. Over there for Green. Now Peters has it. Mace driving it inside, tried to go inside with it to Peters, but it's tapped away in there by Schwartz, or rather by Acker. And back come the Tigers. Tigers hanging tough here. Trojans making some mistakes inside there. Here's Pinto. Pinto taking a left-handed looper, shot up and no good. Rebound comes down there, controlled to Shiley, back here for Markle. Markle. Mace over the wing. Here's Green looking for three. It's good. Stephen Green had the spot marked and he just called over there for the pass. He got the pass and put it home, but he was set. Here's a ball off the leg of Green and out of bounds it goes, so it'll be inbounded by the Tigers. Trojans with a 10-point margin now, 22-12. Exactly 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Pressure back here for that Herb guy. Mace guarding him. Now Pinto with Marco guarding him. Near side it comes over here. This is a pass on the near wing here for Herb. Stolen away nicely. Markle anticipating the pass, goes to the line, but then can't control it. He rolled up Austin's leg that time, and he never did really have control of the basketball. Made a heck of a good steal out of it, but then tapped it ahead too far, and he couldn't get control of it again. So back come the Tigers. Mace guarding. Pass inside and hold everything now as we're going to have a foul called on Stephen Green, and that foul will send Graybill to the line shooting two. Graybill made his first one. Phil Straub back into the ball game for UD. Second shot no good. Ball comes back here and Markle will pick it up for UD. 22-13 the score. There's Mace. Mark for Phil Stroop. Stroop goes right underneath there with a pass. Shot good for two to Markle. Markle gets two off the pass from Phil Straub. And back come the Tigers. Pinto driving the line, pushes it back out here, stolen away nicely by Green. Green with a nice bounce pass here for Mark Mace. His shot wouldn't go. Rebound underneath, controlled here to the Tigers. Tigers breaking it back. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound tapped out of there. It's going to be UD ball as a rule went off Pinto. And so Dirabeck back into the ball game for the Tigers. And Mace will leave the ball game for UDA as back in there is Kyle Warner back in for UD. 2:45 left in the half. Pretty fast-moving ball game, I think. This is Green. Warner, near wing over here for Markle. Markle for three. It's good. Austin Markle for three. Worked it around nicely, they did. Across the timeline it goes. They pick up the dribble. Passing on the near wing. Over here's a shot by Schwartz for two. No good. Rebound underneath, however. Put up and in good by that Graybill. It's a pass on the other end. Shot by Marco for three. Wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Shiley. Won't go. Shiley battles his way inside. Tries to force a shot up, but it's blocked out of there. And so it'll remain UDA ball. Trojans really flying around inside there. And here's a foul called on Herb on the inbounds pass. For Herb, it'll be his second and the team's ninth of the half. So that sends Marco to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1 for UD. Marco's had a fine first half here, and see if he can put a couple of these in. First one, good. Way to go. Austin, 28-15. And Austin will see if he can get another one here. They're free. Viewers for the taking. Just got to put it in like this. Whoops. Not that time. But anyway, 2 minutes remaining in the half. Here's Herb coming down the court with it with a head of steam. Tries to bounce it through a couple of legs. That won't work. But he has the ball back again. Over the wing it goes. Herb again with it. Over there for Schwartz. Schwartz picking it up. Goes into the corner there with that Jared Beck. Jared Beck trying to loop it inside. Did so. And then a foul called. Foul will be on Markle. And that's going to send number 14, Graybill, to the line, shooting 2 for the Tigers. Graybill missed his first one. The foul was on Shiley, his first. It was not on Markle, I think I might have said. Second try, good. So he made 1 out of 2. And back come the Trojans. A minute and a half remaining here in the half. Stroop with it. Phil will pick it up, swing it here for Mace. Mace back over in the wing. Shot from the side, looking for 3, no good. Rebound comes back this way, controlled to Stephen Green. Out here for Mark Mace. Minute 12 remaining. Shiley for Stroop. Stroop taking it inside, puts the shot up, but he said he walked first. You're going to say Phil went for a walk that time as he tried those big long legs inside there and got called for a walk. 1:08 left here in the half. Herb for the East Juniata Tigers. Near side here for that Graybill. Wow. Looked like a seal attempt out there. Here's Herb. Herb inside he goes, forcing his way for 2. Good. That's that Graybill. Or, yeah, Graybill, I guess it was. 35 seconds now remaining in the half. Markle and Mace playing with it out in front. Green on the right wing. There's Greeny with it for Mace. Clock down to 17 seconds. Schwartz guarding on Mace out here. 8 seconds. Here's Markle. Markle dropping it here for Shiley. Clock down to 4. Nice pass inside and a bucket. Good for 2 from Austin Markle as the buzzer goes to end the first half of play. So the Trojans looking fine here at EJ as they take the Tigers by 12 at halftime. It is UDA 30 and the hometown East Juniata Tigers 18. We'll be back with the second half in just a moment. Okay, the teams are back and we're set to go with the second half of action here at East Juniata. Trojans with that 12-point lead here at halftime. And EJ with the advantage of inbounding the basketball to begin the second half of play. This is Herb. Pinto, number 3. Steps up, long 18-footer, no good. Rebounded in there to that. Oh, yeah, okay, doesn't matter. He threw the ball out of play anyway. That was that Jared Beck. And back come the Trojans now with the basketball for the first time here in the second half. Markle had 16 points in the first half. The East Juniata Tigers had 16 or 18. So Austin too shy of outscoring or tying the entire team on the other side. Had a great first half. Some nice plays inside too. Some great assists to help Austin get those 16 points. Some fine passing underneath when you go for that shot underneath the basket, and really looked good. Several guys really hitting him with some great passes. Trojans have these guys really snarled up out here on the defense. Right now, as you can see, they're not working it in very well at all. Now here goes Schwartz for two, and he puts it up and in good. Well, I guess I snake bit the Trojans that time, but they were really holding them off. Here's Markle for two more. It's good. Austin Markle with a fine drive along the left baseline gets two more. Herb double teamed out here slightly. Over the wing it goes. Herb's got it back again. Looking over there for Schwartz in the corner. Back out front. Graybill for three. It's good. Matt Graybill gets three. The ball comes back this way. Oh, they're going to say backcourt. No. Bad call. Bad call. Anyway, they'll give it back to the Tigers. Terrible call there. Great save by Warner that time. And they called it backcourt on the play. Don't think so. 32-23. The Tigers have cut the margin to 9. Little wrestling match going inside here with Graybill and Markle. Here's Markle now guarding him. On the baseline he goes, looping one up, no good. Rebounded in there. Two Markle, stolen away by Herb. Herb for two, no good. Return shot put up and in, good by Graybill. And timeout called by Coach Calnon. He wants a full timeout. Get the fellas back into the ball game now. It's 32-25, a 7-point lead for the Trojans here in the third. Warner getting ready to inbound the ball for UD. He and Markle playing the ball up court. Warner picking it up here for Peters. Alec out in front. There's a play being called here, so Peters comes up. Looks inside, nothing doing there. Here's Shiley. Shiley bouncing here for Markle, 15-foot shot, no good. Return, no, rebounded in there, I should say, by that Schwartz up here for Herb. Over in the wing, this is Pinto. Pinto taking it back here for Herb. Herb spins it into the paint, puts the shot up and in, good. Goes hard to the board, but boy, they're racing down the center of the paint. That time goes Herb for two. Shot from outside for three. It's good. Well, that'll quiet them down a little bit as Warner hits a nice three. 35-27, 8-point Trojan margin again now. It had been down to 5. But big shot by Warner there. Here's a shot for three from this end here by Graybill, no good. Markle with the rebound. And Austin over the wing, shot from over there for three more. It is just a little bit short. Whoop, on the rebound. Takes it right off the fingertips of Green out here. And it's going to be Peters checking out of the ball game for UD, as in there to replace him, Phil Strout. Warner inbounding it here for Markle. Markle walked with it that time, and they'll turn it over. 4:28 left in the third. Trojans by 8. Sparse crowd here tonight, early going, I guess. People out, well, I don't know what they'd be doing on Tuesday night. Shopping maybe, or whatever. Here's Pinto for two. It's good. Dave Pinto rolls one in, and it's a 6-point UD margin. It was 12 at halftime, so they've cut that halftime lead in half here midway through the third quarter. Markle into the corner for Shiley. Shiley looking for something to develop. Here's Warner with it. Into the corner again. Shot from over there by Green. This time for three. No good. Rebound comes down inside. Picked up by Green. Green pumps it back up. Short. Rebound on the far side to Shiley. He's bumped out of there. They're going to say it went off Shiley that time. And the Tigers with a chance to come back to within 4. Here's Graybill picking it up over here for Herb. Herb dumping it here for Pinto. Pinto for three. It is short off the mark. Rebounded in there to Markle. Markle up court with it for UDA. Kyle Warner will watch for something to develop. Here's Shiley looping it inside. They go with it. Shot put up in there by Green. No good. Rebound comes down and Jerbeck has it for the Tigers. Trojans kind of cold here in the period. They have scored 5 points. Or 6, whatever. There's a shot by Warner up and in good. Kyle with a heck of a bucket that time, slamming himself in there. Popped the shot up and it went in good. Way to go, Kyle Warner. Here's Schwartz. That's a walk there, but no call. Herb with it. Over there for that Pinto into the corner. Pinto has it back out front for Herb. 2:25 remaining in the third. Graybill spinning it near side. Herb out there for that Schwartz, and then he'll give it to Pinto. Drops it over on the far side to Herb. Herb back out here for Schwartz. Here's Pinto, steps up with a 12-footer. It's good. He's fouled. And the bucket will count, and Pinto will go the line shooting 1 to get 3. Mark Mace checking back in the UDA lineup. He'll replace Stephen Green for the Trojans as David Pinto goes to the foul line shooting 1. It's no good. Rebounded there to Markle. How many rebounds Markle has? My goodness. 2 minutes remaining here in the third. I'll drop it here for Phil Stroup. Here's Shiley. Shiley out there for Mace for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around inside there. Controlled to Markle. His shot good for 2. Austin Markle with another bucket for UDA. Was it Shiley? I thought that was Markle, but anyway, I'm not sure then. Not sure. Herb with it for Graybill. Graybill. Bounce and near wing over here for Herb. Pinto on the baseline. Blocked off. Rolls it over here for Herb for 2. No good. Rebound comes right down here, and the Trojans control it. Quickly ahead here for Markle. Markle for 2. It's good. Austin Markle for 2 more on a fine, quick pass that time by the Trojans. I'm not sure who threw that down there. Might have been, well, I'm not sure. Jerbeck with a loop to Graybill for 2. They'll go into the corner here. Picking it up is Stroup. Inside here for Markle, but a foul called. Hold foul. Be non-shooting. Graybill picked up his second foul. The team's second of the second half. So this is Warner out in front. 25 seconds remaining right now in the third quarter. They'll spin it back here for Markle. Markle dropping it there for Mace. Mark dropping it here for that Warner guy. Here's Kyle. For Markle. Markle goes to start it inside. Picks up a 14-foot try. No good. And on the rebound, it's going to go out of bounds right at the buzzer to end the third quarter. So the Trojan lead by 8 at the end of 3. It's 41-33 UDA. 8 minutes to play coming up. Trojans will inbound the basketball to begin the final quarter here at East Juniata. As Warner's got it. Warner drives it down the middle, drops it right off here for Stroup, and then he is fouled as Phil tries to go up for the shot. And Phil will go to the line this time. He'll be shooting 2. Come on, Phil. So let's see if Straub can get one or two of these in here. Here's Phil's first one. It is perfect. Way to go, Phil Straub. Ocker checking back into the game now for the Tigers. He'll replace Graybill as Phil goes to shoot his second one up, and not quite in. Return shot by Markle, good for two more. Austin Markle for two more. Nice bucket there by Austin on the rebound. So the Trojans get three out of that. Shot put up, no good. Rebound, oh my gosh, was he over his back or what? I wonder. Looks like Jerebeck all over Mark Mace that time, and he got the call. Steve Jerebeck, or Derbeck, whatever it is, he picks up his first foul of the ball game, so he has played a quiet game that way. Trojans by 11 now, 44-33. And back they come. This is Warner picking up the dribble as he gets a little instructions from the coaching staff. Here's Markle. Markle for two more. It's good. Austin Markle laying it up and in nicely, almost unimpeded that time. Here's Pinto. He'd like to try that, but a foul called. They're going to get a hold foul called on UD, and that's going to allow Pinto to go to the line shooting two. Foul was on, I think, Shiley. Yeah, his second. And Pinto at the line shooting two. Grable back into the ballgame to replace number 50 for the Tigers. Pinto made his first one and his second one. 46-35, Trojans by 11. Here comes Warner's going to take it all the way to the hoop for two. Just a little bit off the right side that time. The ball tipped away. Oh my gosh, where was the fouls there? Had to be four fouls on the floor and there weren't any. Gee whiz. Okay, here's Pinto. Into the corner, back for Pinto for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded in there to Markle. He'll bring it up here for Mace. Mace, might have been called a carry. Pinto's got it. And then they're going to say a foul's going to be called on Mark Mace. Push foul on Mark Mace. Boy, Coach Ed is really letting the ref know about this stuff right in front of the bench just moments ago. My goodness. Anyway, this is Schwartz. Schwartz for Herb. Mace over here following that Graybill around. There's Herb. Inside they go here for a shot by Acker, no good. Acker rather, and he's fouled. So he'll go to the line shooting two. Acker made his first one. Foul was on Mace, his second. He missed the second one, and Marco with another rebound. Here's Shiley for two. It's good. Justin Shiley with a 16-footer. 48-36, UD by 12. Into the corner it goes here. Now they're trying to find something inside. Nothing doing, so they'll have to bring it back out. Herb with it. Herb out in front. And near steal there now, but here comes that Graybill for two. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on the Trojans. Foul will be on Markle. Okay, we got Graybill at the line shooting two. Foul on Markle was his second. First shot, no good. Jerebeck back into the lineup to replace Schwartz for EJ. As Graybill gets ready to put his second one up. And he put that one in. 48-37, Trojans by 11. 5:40 remaining. He'll show you the clock next time we get a chance. This is Warner here for Shiley. Shiley for Straub. Straub back here for Markle. Set up for three. It's good. Two. They gave him two. Two for Kyle Warner. All right. Kyle gets the 50th point for the Trojans. Now it's 50-37. Trojans by 13. Herb working it around out in front. Warner guarding him. He'll take it all the way down the side. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebounded here to Shiley. Shiley double teamed over here for the rebound. Picked up by the Tigers. Here's Herb looping it on the baseline. Reverse layup. Blocked out of there nicely as Markle got a hand on that one and knocked it out of there. What a ball game Austin Markle's had. Let me tell you, he has really taken over here now. A leader on the ball club. Trojans need that. He has led the way. Here's a ball comes loose in there. Shiley picks it up for UD. They'll loop it over in the wing here now as it's going to be Warner for Shiley. Near wing over here for Straub. Straub gets it to Green. Green with the Pinto on him. Back here for Markle. Here's Warner. Back here Shiley. For Straub. Phil. Pushing it here for Green. Green, look out. Stolen away on an anticipation that time by Herb, and he missed his shot but got the rebound. He's going to go dump it underneath for Pinto for two. No good. Rebound comes down here and the Trojans control it. Then it's going to be stolen away by Pinto. Shot or by Herb, good for two. Well, that Herb's pesty and he just hung in there. And the Trojans will call timeout. 3:59 remaining here in the ball game. The Trojans by 11. Back to action now following the Trojan timeout. Warner will inbound it here to Green for UD. 1 second under 4 minutes remaining. So here we go in the final 4 minutes. That is okay. Warner right underneath. Shiley was there and he missed the pass. Boy, oh boy, that's Shiley there, and Justin just plain missed it. It was thrown hard, but I think he probably thinks he should have had it. I think he should have had it. That could be a difference of opinion there, but it looked like he should have had it. Anyway, here's a nice steal by Warner. Warner coming back with Green. Warner takes it to the hoop for two. It's good. Nice steal and a nice drive by Kyle Warner, and he will go to the line shooting one to get three. See if Kyle can get his one and only shot in here, and yep, he sure did. He made a three-pointer out of it. 53-39, 14-point margin for UD. They're going to try to work it over the wing now. Bring it back out in front. Trojan not allowing anything underneath. Here's Pinto. Whoa, Pinto, no charge. No call at all. Over the wing there. Now for Pinto. Pinto trying to win again with it. Puts a shot up, no good. On the rebound, let's see. Shot underneath, blocked away by Stroop the first time. Or by Straub, rather. But then they put one up and in anyway. 53-41. 2:55 remaining. 2:48 actually. Remaining here in the ball game. Warner says we'll slow it down out here now. Try to get a good play going. They really have it spread out. Nothing underneath at all. Here is Green for Markle. Markle dropping it back here for Warner. Warner one to take it in, pushes it back here for Markle. Markle would like to take it in. He'll drop it back here now as the Trojans wind some time off the clock. Here's Green looping over the wing. Shiley with it. Shiley would drop it back to Warner. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Here's Warner for two. It is good. Kyle Warner drives it down the lane and gets two. Way to go, Kyle. Back with it with 2 minutes to play. Come the Tigers. 55-41. Tapped away nicely there by Green, and he'll get a foul with Herb rather. He'll pick up personal foul number 4. Going over the top, and timeout called by the Tigers. So we got 1:50 remaining in the ball game. Trojans by 14. They will have the ball when we come back. Okay, the Trojans will inbound the basketball now following the Tiger timeout. And here comes Warner with it. Kyle played a heck of a ball game tonight, as did all these guys tonight. Really. He's a little loose at times, but they really played nice. Here's Shiley underneath for two. No good. And back with it come the Tigers. Well, those are the kind of plays that we didn't make tonight that we know we should have. For three, it's good. It's good. Herb for three. There is a Green. Green, what the heck are they doing out here? Green pushes it over here for Shiley. Shiley will pick it up, and then he's fouled. Pinto will pick up the foul, and Shiley will be done shooting, I guess. Nope. Pinto with a foul, just stopping the clock with 1:02 left here in the ball game. And UD will inbound the ball. Warner getting set to inbound for UDA. Well, it's good to see Kyle's ankle apparently fully healed because he has played one heck of a game tonight. Here's the ball over the Green, tapped away by Herb, but picked up by Warner. Warner challenging Herb out here. Now he'll take it inside, but the ball is spun around, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Herb. If it is, I think it'll, oh no, it's going to be on number 11 for the Tigers, whose name we do not have. He picked up the foul, and that's going to send Warner to the foul line. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Well, let's see if we can get one here, or better yet, two. See what Kyle does with the first one. It is in and out, no good. Rebound in the air to the Tigers, as back with it comes Herb. Herb lost the handle on it, spins it back inside here nicely to Green. Stephen Green lost the handle on it, picked up by Pinto. Pinto up court with it, stopping, looking for three. It's no good. Rebound comes down here to Shiley. He'll pick it up for Peters. He'll drop it back over, and then Warner with it. Here is Kyle Warner, dropping it on the near wing here for Stephen Green. Stephen into the corner, goes to Shiley. Warner hops up inside, puts a shot up, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, we got a wrestling match developing here. In the meantime, here is Herb looking for a couple. It's good for three. And that's going to do it as the game comes to an end. Final score is UDA 55 and the East Juniata Tigers 47. So a good way to start the Tri-Valley League with a win. It was sloppy at times. It was great at times. There was a lot of hard ball playing out here on both teams. Trojans prevailing by 8. So we will have a break now until Saturday, when we will host the Juniata Indians at Upper Dauphin. So till then, congratulations, Coach Calnon, the coaching staff, and every ball player in these black and orange jerseys out here. We will see you Saturday night at home. Good way to start, and keep it going. Well, good evening, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans play one big basketball game here in the early going of the Tri-Valley League as they meet the arch rival Halifax Wildcats, who come in here tonight with a 0-2 record in the league, or rather 0-1 rather in the league. And the Trojans, on the other hand, are at 2-0 in the league, looking to continue their perfect way traveling through the Tri-Valley League. So tonight, this should be one heck of a ball game, because we've got a jam-packed gymnasium, as you can imagine, always this way with the Halifax Wildcats in town. And so we'll be set for what should be one heck of a good ball game as we get ready for the opening tip-off here following the national anthem here in just a moment. We'll be right back with the opening tip and see how it goes. Go Trojans. Justin Shiley starts tonight as a senior forward. And Zach Laudenschlager coming off a ankle injury. Zach missed the last ball game, but he looks like he's really ready to go tonight. Stellar performer Austin Markle, who has done very well in the first 2 ball games, has played his heart out and has really played well. And then, of course, senior Justin Andes, who looks for his 1,000th point tonight. If he can get 9 points, he's 9 points shy of 1,000. He will meet that elusive club tonight if we can get him 9 points. So we'll be back after the national anthem. Set to go here now. We'll pick up the Halifax Wildcat fellas as we go along. Number 53 is Gaeta. You can always remember him with that curly hair out here. No, he's the bald one. And Gaeta is out there, and we have number 33 is Garland. Jumping center out there, 45 is Record. So we'll pick these guys up as we go along. First center jumping for us tonight is Austin Markle. Here we go with the opening tip of tonight's ball game. Controlled here to the Wildcats. So bouncing here for Gaeta. Gaeta dropping it back off. Shot from over here, no good. Rebounded inside there to the Wildcats. And a foul called. Foul's going to be on Warner, as Kyle reached in trying to get that loose ball, and he'll pick up the first foul of the ball game. Gaeta will inbound the basketball for the Wildcats. These kids play fast always. Here's Gaeta from outside looking for 3, just off the mark. Rebound comes down inside there. Shiley's got it. He'll look up and then bring it up as they'll swing it over here for Warner. So starting 5, Warner, Shiley, Laudenschlager. Here's Laudenschlager from the base for 2. It's good. Zach Laudenschlager of the long sock fame out there gets the first 2 points of the ball game. Trojans lead 2-0. 44 is Wrights. Near wing. Across the court. They're looking for 2 from over there, and a foul called. Foul's going to be on Zach Laudenschlager, and that's going to send a Record to the line as shooting 3. Check it. The shooter is Garland. Garland, not Record. Garland shooting 3. First shot, no good. Now Garland made 1 out of the 2 he shot. Here's his 3rd try. It is no good, and the rebound comes down there though, and Record will put it back up and in for Halifax, and we have time called. I don't know what that was all about. A warning or some kind there by the real official, but I'm not sure what it was. And anyway, already it's 3-2, Halifax by 1. Warner will inbound the basketball. 44 is Wrights, 33 is that Garland for Halifax. Here's Zach Laudenschlager dropping it back here now for Markle. Markle gives it back over there for a nice drop pass inside, but it's stolen away. Picked off in there by Wrights, and back with it come the Halifax Wildcats down on the baseline. Inside, they'll try to dump it to Gaeta. Gaeta wants to make a move, spins it off on the wing over there. Shot no good. Return shot by Record, no good. And back down with it comes Andes. Andes bounce pass over there for Markle, but he slipped on the floor, and it's picked up in here by Wrights. Over in the corner he goes with it. Garland looking for somebody to fire it to. Here's 34 for a shot, no good. Rebounded nicely inside there to Markle. Then Heath has the ball stolen away. They pass it back over here for Record. His shot blocked away beautifully by Markle, but then picked up again by the Wildcats. Good for 2. So the Trojans a little bit sluggish getting it going here now as they have made a couple of errant passes, unlike the Trojans. Here's Shiley on the left wing. Had it tapped out of his hand, but picked up again. This is going to be a close checking ball game. These guys are going to be on top of the Trojans all night long. Quick pass across the court. Shot from over there for two. In and out. It spun no good. That was Laudenschlager. And back with it come the Wildcats. Here's, wait a minute, a walk over here before the shot. A walk called on Wrights. And timeout, a 30-second timeout, can be, or 25-second, whatever they are, called by Coach Calnon. Now it's 5-2 Halifax with 5:37 left here in the opening period. And Shiley will move it up court for UDA. Picks it up over there for Warner. Kyle looking for something to develop here for Shiley. Shiley at the top of the circle. Moves it over to wing. Shot from over there by Laudenschlager. Just off the mark, but we have a foul underneath. Foul called on number 44. Wrights will pick up the personal foul, pushing around underneath there with Antis. Justin has not had an opportunity to put a shot up, I don't believe, tonight yet. Here's Markle for Antis. Antis inside for Shiley. Shiley for two, wouldn't go. Rebounded inside there to Record, and back come the Halifax Wildcats. 34 Kuppenhaver taking it all the way down on the baseline. Pops a shot up and in, good for two. It's 7-2 Halifax. Oh, there's a bump foul, and that'll be Kuppenhaver picking up the personal foul there. The team's second, his first. And UD will inbound the ball in front of us here as Justin Antis was coming over to inbound it. However, it'll be inbounded here by Markle. Back for Warner. Trojans got to get it going now. He cannot fall behind to these guys. You have silenced the crowd. So far, there's a pass. Goes right through the hands of Zach Laudenschlager and out of play. And so that turns it over to these Wildcats. This is Kuppenhaver. Near wing over here for Wrights. Whoops, wait a minute. Timeout called. A 30-second timeout or whatever it is. Called by Coach Leader of Halifax. 4:46 remaining here in the first quarter. Timeout is over. We're back to play here now. This is Kuppenhaver with a long pass near wing over here. They'll drop it back here now for that Wrights guy. Back for Kuppenhaver out in front. They circle underneath to the Wildcats. Here's a bounce pass off the leg of Laudenschlager. Not a bounds it goes. It'll be Halifax to inbound. Gaeta getting ready to inbound it here for Kuppenhaver. Garland dumps one on the baseline over here for that Wrights guy. Wrights trying to muscle his way inside, spins it back outside here. It's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Warner of UD. College are able to get just a little bit of a touch on that one and knocked it out of bounds there. Push it here for Gaeta. Gaeta has that ball tapped around, but it goes up to a Halifax Wildcat anyway. Second try, no good. That's that Record. He's a big kid, and a push foul underneath. Foul will be on Halifax. I'm not sure who it's on, but it's on Halifax. I'm sure of that, I believe. Foul was on Garland. He picks up the personal foul. Phil Stroop into the ball game now to replace Shiley for UDA. As up court comes Warner with it. Warner takes it right on the baseline. Shot from over there for two is good. So that's that Zach Laudenschlager. So Zach gets two more. 8-foot out on the right baseline. Wrights playing with it over there for that Kuppenhaver. Now they'll dump it inside over Gaeta. Gaeta looking for two, no good. Rebounded in there to Stroop. Strout picks it up, and then a walk will be called. Look out. Walk called as guarding Antis real closely that time, and Justin kind of leaned over him and was called for the walk. Well, it's 7-4, and Copenhaver looking inside, nothing doing there. Now Company's got it back again. They go over in the corner for Garland. Copenhaver for three. It's good. Copenhaver with a big three makes it a 10-4 ball game. Here's Laudenschlager on the baseline for Stroop for two. It's good. Straub's got two, and it's a 10-6 ball game. Gaeta for that Wrights. Wrights double teamed, pushes it over here now. They'll get it near wing. Here's the Copenhaver again for three. It's good. Copenhaver again for three. It's 13-6. Well, Copenhaver's hot. Wrestling for the basketball. Spins it over here for Gaeta. Shot put up and a foul called. Shot put up and a foul. So the Trojans looking very, very sloppy out here. They got to know that these Halifax Wildcats are attacking all the time. And so the foul is going to be on Markle. And that's going to send the Gaeta to the line, shooting two. Gaeta missed his first shot coming into the lineup for Halifax, number 51. Caponegro into the lineup for the Wildcats. Second shot by Gaeta is good. It's 14-6. Trojans trail by 8. Up court with it comes the Trojans, and a foul called. Copenhaver will pick up a blocking foul. For him, it will be his second here in the first quarter. Really sent Warner flying that time, but Andrews will inbound the basketball. Back here for Warner. Warner up court, near side here for Shiley. Shiley looking over there for Peters, who is in the game. Peters steps back looking for three. Wouldn't go. Rebounded nicely in there to Markle, however, who got up big and strong. Austin Markle for two. Got to get Markle and Andes into the offense here, and we'll be okay. With Garland across the timeline with it. Bounces it inside here for that 41 guy. He'll push it underneath the Gaeta. Gaeta spins it back outside. For three, it's good. 41 for three. 41 is the other Gaeta. That's a V Gaeta. There's a shot put up by UDA, wouldn't go. Rebound underneath by Marco, good again for UDA. 17-10. Quick pass up here for Gaeta. Gaeta had the ball knocked out of his hands, but they're going to call a foul. Going to call a foul on UD. Well, Austin Markle picked up his second foul, and in there to replace him is Mark Mace for UDA. Gaeta inbounds it back here for that number 51 Isle or something like that. Don't know his name. Or Caponegro, rather. Inside it goes. Tapped out of there. It's going to stay up here for the Halifax Wildcats. One of the Trojans blasting it out of there. Here's Caponegro. Over in the wing for Garland. Garland sets up for three. No good. Rebound underneath there. Comes down to the Trojans. On the floor it goes, and they're going to call a jump. On the tie-up, it's going to be UD ball. Andrews will bring the ball up for the Trojans. He's met out in front there by that V Gaeta. Here's Shiley. Bounces it over there for a shot by Laudenschlager. In and out. Wouldn't stay down. There's Shiley underneath for two. Wouldn't go, but he's fouled. And Justin Shiley will go to the line for UDA. He'll be shooting two. Foul was on that V Gaeta. I think one's Mario Gaeta and the other one is V. I don't know what the V stands for. At any rate, Shiley made his first shot. It's a 17-11 ball game. And here's his second try. And it is good. 17-12, so it's a 5-point ball game now with 1:12 remaining here in the first quarter. Wright's back into the ball game for the Halifax Wildcats. He'll inbound it here to Garland. And Garland has it. He loops ahead over there for that Wrights guy. Wrights has the ball come loose, but picked up in here by Garland. They sling it underneath. Record passes it back off here. Here's Garland trying to take it inside. Dumps it over on the baseline. On the baseline for two. It's good. I think it was Garland maybe that time for two. 19-12. Trojans getting loosened up here, I hope. There's a pass out of there. It goes right by everybody. The Trojans just out of sync in the first quarter of this ball game with 41 seconds remaining. The ball nearly tapped away, nearly stolen away, but not quite. Inside they'll go with it. That's stolen away that time. Passed it right to Shiley. Shiley coming back with it. The Trojans need to get two. Here's Ladenschlager on the baseline. Back outside. Here you'll go now, but that's going to go back court. Yep. So the Trojans just discombobulated with 21 seconds remaining in the first period. And they're really going to have to get it together here now. A couple of new people coming into the ball game for the Wildcats. They have them on the board as Ilgen or something like that. At any rate, this is Kuppenhaver. They'll play for the last shot now as the clock's down to 15 seconds. Last shot in the first quarter. They lead by 7. Well, you have to play 3 quarters of the ball game, so the clock's down to 4 now. 3, 2, 1. They're not going to get a shot off. Nope. Didn't get a shot off, but they still lead by 7. At the end of 1, it's Halifax 19, the UDA Trojans 12. Back with the second quarter in just a moment. Okay, quarter number 2. Forget that one. We'll go to quarter number 2 here now and see if the Trojans can climb right back into this one. Push it in there for Kuppenhaver. Trojans have the starting 5 in there now to begin quarter number 2. Garland. Thought he was going to load up that time. He'll load up this time. Shoot one up and no good. Rebound comes down here to the Trojans. Well, maybe that's an omen. And a foul is going to be called on Gaeta. The non-shooting UD will inbound the ball. And the Trojans with an opportunity now to get 2 points closer. Here it comes to Zach Ladenschlager. Zach passing it back here for Warner. Kyle working it around out in front. Comes right underneath here for Shiley for 2 short. Rebound comes down there to Garland. So Justin's shot about a 9.5 footer and wouldn't go. He leans in to Kuppenhaver looking for 2, no good. Rebound comes down over this way. Here's a quick pass ahead here now on a rushing Annis, and Justin Annis gets his first 2 points, and Justin looks like he is favoring that ankle just a wee bit. 19-14. Ball tipped out of there, out of the hands of Kuppenhaver. Trojans with a chance to come back. And timeout called by someone. Not sure whom. I think it might have been Halifax, but I'm not sure. It's a 5-point ball game now, and we'll be right back. Timeout is over. Trojans will inbound the basketball here for Antis. And Justin will take it up court for UD. Antis bounces it over here. Shot from over there by Marco. A little bit long, but on the rebound, let's see, out of bounds. Off the hands of Zach Ladenschlager. And so the Wildcats inbound here for Garland. Halifax is slowed down just a little bit here now as they'll pass it right underneath there. Shot blocked away nicely by Stroop. Another try and a foul called this time. And it's going to be a foul called on Halifax as Gaeta will pick up the charge foul. 53 with the charge on the shot. Leaping into the pile he did, and so there's a break for the Trojans. Not only did they not get a basket, they also picked up a foul on the big guy Gaeta. Here's Phil Stroop with it. Stroop dropping it off over here for Warner. Warner lost the handle on it. Gaeta picks it back up, a behind the back dribble. He goes to the hoop for 2. It's no good. Missed the shot. On the floor it goes, and it's tied up in there. A great job again by Phil Stroop knocking it out of there. Phil coming to the fore, and again the Trojans dodge the bullet here now as it's a Trojans get the ball back. 19-14. We need a bucket or three. Here's Stroop. Can Stroop take it over the timeline? Nope. He'll drop it back here now for Markle. Markle with a bounce pass on the baseline. Here's Laudenschlager with it, bouncing it back here. Shot from outside for three. No good. But he is fouled, and he goes to the deck hard. And I'll tell you what, Justin Andis is playing hurt. There's no question about it. What an effort. He's going to shoot three now. Fouled in three-point land by that Mario Gaeta, who picks up his third. Gaeta remains in there. Well, now there's a guy hops off the bench here, number 35, Hartzell. He may be in there to replace Gaeta, one would think. But down hard went Justin Andis, and Justin will shoot three. First try, excellent. Right down the chute. That's good for one. Makes it a 4-point ball game. Here's Justin's second try. It is good also. Makes it a 3-point ball game. Gaeta checks out of the ball game now for Halifax. In there is the other Gaeta, 41, V Gaeta, to replace M Gaeta. See if Justin can put three in a row in. Sure, why not? Great three-point shooting. Here's the ball stolen away. Trojans with a chance to tie it. Dropping it back over here, but he threw it away. Threw it away to Garland. Markle got stuck there. Didn't know what to throw it or who to throw it to, and ends up passing it away. Shot from the wing over here, good for two. 21-17. Back come the Trojans. Here's Markle rushing inside, but he slips away and loses it again. Unlike the Trojans, don't know what's going on out there, but here's a rush to the hoop for two, and it's good. And Coach Calnon will call a full timeout now. I don't know what's going on here. The Trojans can't keep the ball, can't keep their feet, and they can't get the lead here now as they trail again by 6. It's 23-17, and we'll be right back. Okay, 5:39 remaining here in the first half. The Trojans, following their 1-minute timeout, will inbound the basketball now. Warner gets to do that here for Straub. And Straub will pick up the dribble. Pushes it here for Warner. Warner with it. Goes right inside there. Nice pass here for Stroop for two. It's good. Phil Straub off a nice pass from Laudenschlager. On the right wing. Gaeta for Garland. Inside they go and hold everything. We got a foul called on UDA. Foul is on number 11. That's Mark Mace, his first. And Halifax will inbound it here. Gaeta over in the wing and hold everything. We've got another foul called on Mace. That's his second in about 4 seconds. So I don't know what Mark's doing out there, but he just picked up his second personal foul in about 4 or 5 seconds, I guess. Wow. Kids really get emotional about this game with Halifax, as they do with Millersburg, coming up on Friday night. So got a lot of basketball to be played here, and here's a shot from the wing over here, no good. Rebound comes down. They'll rush in and try to get it. Goes over in the wing, and they control it inside, but it's lost away nice. Picked off in there by Laudenschlager. Back come the Trojans with a chance to get to within 2. Here's Mark Mace from outside looking for 3. It wouldn't go. Rebound tapped out here nicely. Andis for 3. That wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around inside. Let's see. Controlled over there. Record goes after it, and it's going to stay down here as Record and Copenhaver knock it out over there. And so Andis will inbound the basketball for UD. Back over here for Stroop. He'll drop it back to Warner. Trojans trail by 4. Warner, nice pass inside here for Stroop for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down inside there, and they're going to call a tie-up. And on the tie-up, it's going to be Halifax ball. Straub tying it up in there with Warner. And Warner. Straub and Warner tying it up, but on the tie-up, it belongs to Halifax. And we've got Cabanegro coming into the ball game now to replace Wrights for Halifax. Cabanegro swings it on the wing. Shot from over here for 3. It's good. Yep, that's Copenhaver. Copenhaver for 3. Here's Andis. Andis pushing it back outside here now for a shot by Laudenschlager. Off the mark. Rebound comes back over there to Andis. His jump shot won't go down. Rebound to Stroop. Stroop shot. Good for two. Phil gets the rebound. Puts the third shot back up, and it's good. 26-21, 5-point ball game. There's a kick ball that time. Laudenschlager got a foot on that one. Kicked it out of bounds over here. It'll be inbounded by the Halifax Wildcats. 3:56 remaining here in the first half. Cabanegro will be inbounding the ball. Markle returns to the lineup to replace Mace for UDA. This is Copenhagen, not a big guy, but a good three-point shooter, as we found out tonight already. Oh, into the corner. Cabanegro and back out here for Copenhagen. Cabanegro wanted to shoot it up. Copenhagen's got it. Had it tipped out of his hands by Andis, but he's got it back. Here's Garland into the corner there for V. Gata. Bounce pass inside there. It's tapped away from record and picked up by the Trojans. And the Trojans again coming back here now. This was a pass inside here for Stroop. Stroop goes for the hit for two. Tries it again. Nope, he's fouled. And Stroop will go to the line, shooting two for UDA. Matt at the line to shoot a pair. Make that Phil Stroop at the line, shooting two. I may have said Matt. First try, no good. He will try one more now. Let's see if Phil can get this one in and make it a 4-point margin if he does. Nope, not that time. And the rebound comes right down here to that Cabanegro. Cabanegro dropping it back here for Copenhagen. Copenhagen taking it inside, rolls it underneath there for a record for two. It's good. 28-21, less than 3 minutes to play in the half. Here's Warner. They're just not giving the Trojans anything at all out front here, period. For three. Nope, that's short. Rebound comes down there, and let's see, it's going to be a foul call. They're going to call a foul on the Trojans, or no, foul on, let's see, who was it on? It's on record, his second. And to the line goes Markle, shooting two. First shot, short. Here's his second try. It's good. 28-22, 6-point ball game. As Copenhagen getting ready to bring it up court, fires a bounce pass over there for that Cabanegro. His shot no good. Rebounded here to the Trojans. Shiley back with it comes Warner. Look out, Warner. Puts a shot up and in. Good. Didn't get a call. They wanted a call for a charge and didn't get it. So that is good. Kyle Warner with a nice. Oh, there he carried it. No call there. Shot. No good. Rebounded in there. Tapped out of bounds. Let's see. They'll save it back in. Then it goes out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans. 4-point ball game. Copenhagen with it. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. This is Copenhagen from Halifax. There are Copenhageners all over the valley. This one happens to be from Halifax. Bouncing it over here for Cabanegro. Oh, no. Nope, not that time. Rebound on the far side, however, picked up by Halifax. That shot no good. And a push foul called inside on the rebound. The line, Peters with the foul. First shot good. 24-29, and he'll shoot one more. Second shot by Garland, also good. 30-24, 6-point differential. As Peters, who will inbound the ball here for Shiley, giving it back here for Warner. Warner with a man on him. Now he's attacked by two guys. There's a pass into the corner for Shiley. Shiley picks up the dribble back here now for Warner. Warner goes right here. Here is a pass on the wing. Shot over there by Peters. Good for three. So Alec Peters gets 3 for UDA, and it's a 3-point ball game now. Those 3-pointers act more like 10-pointer. I'm telling you, you get a guy hit a 3. If you're trailing, if it's the other team, it's terrible. And here's a foul call. They're going to get a reach-in foul called on UD. Foul will be on Peters again, this time reaching in. And that will send Vigata to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Alec Peters checks out of the ballgame now, picking up his second personal foul, as does Markle. Mace in there to replace him, and Zach Laudenschlager back in the ballgame for UDA. Vigata at the line, shooting his first one's good. 27-31. Halifax by 4. Love to see the Trojans be able to come back and tie this up before halftime. Second try is good. So Gata, the V-Gata there, he's not the one to foul. He can shoot him. Here's Warner. Warner picks up the dribble. Over here for Laudenschlager. Into the corner it goes. Shiley for 2. A little bit too long. Rebounded inside there too. The Wildcats. Record picked it off. Quick pass down the court here. Goes out of the reach of everybody. And onto the floor it comes here for pass to Shiley. Shiley, a near walk, then an off-balance shot, no good. Return shot put up over here by Addis. He's hammered. To the floor he goes. Return shot put up by Mace is good. Here's Gata. Gata passes it inside off the hand of Record. Out of bounds it goes, but they're going to rule it went off the Trojans. I thought Record might have had a hand on that one, but perhaps not. Phil Stroop back in there again for UDA. V-Gata to inbound. 41 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ooh, looked like a walk, no call. I'll tell you, sometimes you got to wonder. Here's Kuppenhaver, 30 seconds remaining. They'll be content to hold on to a 3-point lead or work for a 5. Clock down to 25 seconds. Well, they'll just let it wind down. The Trojans not in pursuit of it. Clock down to 10. Now down to 5. Shot for 3, no good. Rebound underneath there to the Trojans. This is good if it goes. It wouldn't go. So the Trojans, as badly as they looked in that first half, only trail by 3 points here at the end of the first half of play. It's Halifax 32 and the Trojans 29. So we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. Pass back here for Warner. Warner swinging it near wing over here. Here's Laudenschlager for 3. Nope, not that time. A rebound comes down in there to that Garland. Quick pass down the court. It's going to go inbounds. Saved in here. And then a walk called. A walk will be called as Reitz grabbed that ball that got spun in from the wing over there and couldn't quite stop with it. Excellent call by the official that time. As Warner comes back with it. Trojans still trailing by 3. They pass over there for Shiley. Near wing over here comes a Laudenschlager. Zach's got it. Goes into the corner here for Antis. Antis takes the dribble, puts the shot up off to the left. No good. Rebound comes down in there to Garland, and back with it they come. Quick pass underneath for Gata for 2. It's good. Trojans trail by 5. Warner up court with it for UD. Across the court it comes to Shiley. Bounced it inside here for Markle. Markle trying to squeeze his way in there. Wouldn't go. Record with the rebound for Halifax. And Wright's coming up with it for that Kuppenhaver. Gata got it. The Gator with it on the wing. He goes rolling inside. Looked like a walk. No call. Shot put up. No good. Rebounded in there nicely to Zach Laudenschlager. Quick pass ahead here for Antis. Antis looking for 3. No good. And the rebound comes right down inside and a foul called. Shiley went to put it back up. So you can just tell tonight that Antis just not quite back from that injury, and because some of those would have flew in there and we would have been rolling here. A foul is on number 45 Record, his third, with 6:36 left here in the third. And that sends Shiley to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Here's the first shot by Justin. Good. Justin, good foul shooter. Trojans trail by 4. Justin can make it a 3-point ball game again here if he puts this one in. And he did. 2 nice foul shots by that Justin Shiley. 34-31, Copenhagen for the Halifax Wildcats. Inside to Gata. Gata leaping around with it, passes on the baseline, shot put up. No good, and a foul called. Foul will be on Shiley, and that's going to send Wrights to the line, shooting 2 for Halifax. Shiley picked up his first as Wrights made his first shot. Here's his second try. It is no good. Rebound comes over there, and Marco will control it for the Trojans. And back he comes. Trojans need to tie this game up. Of course, you got to get a little closer before we can do that. There are no 4-point plays. Here's Laudenschläger. Laudenschläger goes over there for Shiley. 15-foot try, good. So Justin Shiley with a 15-footer from the foul line extended over on the left side there. Gets the Trojans to within 2. A tie here would get the crowd back into the ballgame. They've been kind of subdued a little bit here now, as every time the Trojans get close, the Wildcats seem to have a knack of putting it away. Here's Gata. Gata trying to make a move, picks it up, and spins it back out here for Copenhagen. Copenhagen trying to take it inside. On the baseline, he goes with it for Record. Record has it, pushes it out on the wing. Shot from over there, no good. Foul called on Justin Shiley, and that's going to send Wrights to the line once again for Halifax. And again, he'll be shooting 2. Well, Wrights made his first one, and here's his second try, and it is good. 37-33 now. They pick up a 4-point margin again here on UDA as Warner brings it across the timeline for the Trojans. Over the wing for Laudenschläger. Laudenschläger for 3, short. Rebound comes down nicely there to Markle. Markle's turnaround shot, good. Austin Markle for 2, and it's 35. And here's a quick freebie here for the Halifax Wildcats as Garland went back quickly and no one back there to hold him off. So again, it's a 4-point lead. There's a nice pass inside for a shot from Antis. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes up and a foul called. Foul will be on Justin Antis. He'll pick up his first. Justin just having a frustrating ball game here now. Can't seem to get much of anything to go. He'll pick up his first personal, team's third. Shiley will check out of the ball game for UDA. Phil Stroop in there to replace Justin. This is Garland for Copenhagen. Down on the wing over there is that Wright for Copenhagen. Whoops, lost the handle, picks it back up. Wrights. Don't let Garland shoot a 3. Here's Gata inside for 2, no good. Rebound tapped around in there. Control. Let's see now, out of bounds. It's gonna call a foul on Andes, I think. Yeah, Justin Andes picked up his second foul on that play. They're reaching in. Comes Copenhagen. 4.5 minutes. This Halifax team will know how to slow this game down if they get a lead. That they'll play ball possession for sure. Here's a shot from the side for 3, no good. In and out it comes. Warner on the floor, and they're going to call a walk. Oh, Kyle got the rebound and went down with it and spun around on the floor and gets called for the walk. And it'll be Record inbounding the ball, or rather Garland inbounding the ball over here for a shot by Copenhagen. That's way short. Rebound right to Gata. Gata hops around with it and walked, I think. No, we got a push foul call underneath. Push foul on UD. Trojan fouls mounting here. It's going to be their 6th team foul, I believe. And let's see who picked up this one. It's going to be on 55, his first. And Garland will inbound. Here's Gata. Gata from outside looking for a couple. No good. Rebounded in there to Stroop. He'll drop it back here for Warner. And Warner up court with it for UDA. Warner near wing, he goes with it for Laudenschläger. Stroop from 15 feet out. It is no good. Rebound underneath there, controlled off the body of V-Gator it goes as Markle alertly firing that ball inbounds and hit Gator with it. And so the Trojans have it. Here's a shot put up and a foul called. Foul sends Antes to the floor, and he'll go to the foul line shooting 2. 35-39, 3:58 remaining in the third. Justin Antes at the foul line to shoot a pair. Justin made the only other 2 he shot. First shot here, good for Kuppenhaver. This is Justin's second try. It is no good. Rebound comes down here to Markle. Markle off the glass for 2. He's fouled. Foul will probably be on record, and Markle will go to the line shooting 2 for UD. Well, if nothing else, the Halifax Wildcats are picking up some serious foul trouble here. Record picks up his 4th with 3:56 remaining here in the third quarter. As Austin Markle cuts the margin to 2, he can cut it to 1. I think if the Trojans can get the lead here, we can keep the lead. We just have not had the lead all night long. Second shot short, rebounded in there to Garland. He starts it back up here for that Kuppenhaver guy. This is about the time Kuppenhaver will pop a 3. Gaeta, top of the circle. Leaps up, shoots a shot way off balance. Didn't go. Rebounded to Gaeta, however. He'll try to go inside with it. This time it's going to be rolling around on the floor. Gaeta picks it up. Gaeta on the baseline, looping it underneath. There's a shot put up. It's good. Here we go again. Record will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. All that fussing around down there, and the Trojans unable to pick up the basketball. Halifax comes up with it, gets the bucket, and goes to the line to shoot 1. The foul is on Antes. It'll be his 3rd. And Justin is going to check out of the ball game now. So the Trojans, if we can, will be very, very fortunate to get away with this one tonight, because it has just been a tremendous struggle. Record shoots his first shot up. It is good. He gets 1 out of 1. Got a 3-point for that play. 42-37. They open up a 5-point lead again here on the Trojans. That's the way it's been all night long. Pushing it here for Stroup. Stroup, if you prefer. Here's Straupy. Just about lost the handle. Fires it ahead here for Markle. Markle to the hoop for 2. It's good. Austin Markle with a good rush that time. Got himself 2. Hartzell 35 into the ball game for the Wildcats. They'll trap Garland back here, and then it goes ahead here for Kuppenhaver. Kuppenhaver all the way. He's fouled. Foul will be on Stroup, and Kuppenhaver will go to the line shooting 2. For Phil Stroup, it is his 2nd personal foul. For the team, it's their 7th. But it's a shooting foul, and so he'll be shooting 2. Kuppenhaver, excellent shooter here for the Halifax Wildcats. First shot, good. 43-39, or 42-39. And Cuppy will get one more try at it. And it is good. 44-39. Ball stolen away on the inbounds play. Back with it come the Wildcats once again. Well, that's the way it's been. Here's that Cabanegro out here for Kuppenhaver. Kuppenhaver taking it over and bouncing it over in the wing. They'll drop it back and out of bounds over there, trying to get a little too fancy going to Cabanegro, and they threw it out of bounds. So it'll be UD inbounding the ball with 2:49 remaining in the third. Trailing now by 5 once again. Here's Laudenschläger picking it up. Stolen away, picked up again, and then stolen away again, picked up. Well, let's see. Stroup for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound underneath, tapped over on the side. Well, Trojans just, look at Coach C over here shaking his head. He just, pretty hard to tell what's going on out here tonight. On the wing it goes. Cabanegro wanted to bounce it in there, but he couldn't do it. The ball's going to be tapped out of bounds by the Trojans with 2:14 remaining in the third. And Gaeta will inbound the ball. This is the Mario type Gaeta. Copenhagen. Alec Peters at the scorer's table getting ready to come into the ball game here for UD. There's the ball tap, loose, picked up by Stroop. And the Trojans coming back again. Can once again narrow the gap to 3. Here's Laudenschläger. For 2. No good. Rebound on the far side, though. Controlled over there. Not out of bounds it goes. Off Stroop. And on the floor is Warner. And Warner is holding the ankle that he hurt a couple of weeks ago. It's just a strange moment here, folks, and we've got 1:44 remaining here in the third, and Halifax will have the ball. Checking his bone down here, his muscle. Maybe might have pulled a Charlie horse the way that looks. That's better news than an ankle. Oxidine into the ball game for UDA now to replace Warner for the Trojans. Here's Gaeta swinging it down here for Caponegro. Caponegro stopping and looking for 2. It's good. 46-39, a 7-point margin again now for Halifax. As back comes Oxidine. Oxidine pushing it over in the wing here for a shot from Andis for 3. It's good. Justin Andis could have been back with that one in timeout now, as Justin just hit his 1,000th point on a great 3-point shot from the corner. So Justin getting the approval of the fans from UD as well as some from Halifax, but not too many. Now from the ball club, though, nice gesture out here as they congratulate him. And boy, oh boy, just a nicer person, a nicer kid you'd never find. This young man is not only an excellent basketball player, but an excellent role model for all of these fine folks. And Coach Hain is going to come over and present something or get a picture taken because they coached Justin through his career. And boy, oh boy, just a fine moment for this kid who is struggling tonight, but hit a big 3. Yep, so congratulations to Justin. Coach Hain very excited about it as well. And now we'll get back to some serious ball play, and maybe because Justin has that off his mind. And we've got a 4-point ball game with 1:18 remaining here in the third quarter. So Justin now with a big smile on his face. I bet his ankle feels a little better as the Wildcats will inbound the ball. Kate in here for Copenhagen. Copenhagen at the top of the circle as they wind it around here. Caponegro on his left side. That's Caponegro with it now. Back for Copenhagen. Copenhagen for a long 3. No good. Rebounded nicely inside there to Markle. Markle picking it up for UDA. Markle bringing it down the court. Swings it over the wing. Shot from over here for 3 more. It's good. Look out. Look out. Justin Andis is back. Look out. Another 3. We've got a 1-point ball game. On the wing it goes. Here's Caponegro for 3. In and out. No good. Rebounded in there to Markle, and a foul called. It will not be a shooting foul, but it will be on, let's see, number 41, Gaeta. He'll pick up his second, they say, although they didn't put his first one up there yet. So I'm not sure. As the Trojans will inbound the basketball here for Laudenschläger. 35 seconds remaining. Laudenschläger with it. Underneath they tried to go. It's tapped out of there as Garland got a hand on it. So they're going to do something with it now as Warner will inbound the basketball. Pushes it over the wing. Shot outside here, or a pass outside here now. 29 seconds remaining. They'll push it there for Markle. Markle taking it in, pushes it on the baseline, swinging it back outside for 3. It's good! And the Trojans lead for the first time in the ball game. A great shot in there by Warner puts the Trojans ahead by 2. Shot from outside by Copenhagen, or by Gaeta, no good. Return shot by the other Gaeta, no good. Return shot by the other Gaeta, no good. And on the floor it goes, and it's tied up. And a tie-up will be Halifax basketball. 3 seconds remaining. The Trojans take the lead by 2. And Halifax will inbound the basketball to end the third period here, as Garland gets ready to inbound it in for Gaeta. Gaeta pushing it back outside. This is good if it goes. Didn't go. Trojans lead by 2 at the end of 3. Well, you could see what happened there, folks, and there's no question about it. It was just plain going to happen sooner or later, and it did. 48-46 UDA by 2. We will have the ball when we come back to begin the fourth period. Trojans getting ready to inbound the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. The first time they've led tonight, as Laudenschlager will inbound it to Warner, perhaps. Yep, Warner's got it. Over in the wing it goes for Shiley. Shiley inside here for Laudenschlager. Over into the corner for Antis. Antis trying to drive the baseline, and he'll get a charge foul. Yep, he pushed off. Couldn't deny that one. And Justin will pick up personal foul number 4, I believe. I'll check it. Yep, 4th foul on Justin Antis. Pushing off to try to get the shot that time, and it was pretty obvious. So he is in foul trouble with almost a period to go. So that could spell a little bit of hurt, but we'll see. Trojans trying to maintain a 2-point lead. Kuppenhaver bouncing it here for that Wrights. Now Kuppenhaver's got it. Wrights. Kuppenhaver, and a walk called on Kuppenhaver as he took off with it. Trojans with an opportunity to expand the margin to 4. We can get a bucket here, and timeout called first by Coach Leader, I believe. Let's see. Yep, timeout called by the coach. 7.5 minutes remaining. Trojans with the ball, and we'll be right back. Timeout is over. Trojans will inbound the basketball now as Markle gets set to do that. Fires it over here for Laudenschlager. He'll give it back to Warner. Trojans now want to start playing some good, steady offense, get some scores. Here's Shiley, has the ball tipped loose. Picked up in here by the Wildcats. For Gaeta, 2, it's tied. Well, just as I said that, it didn't work. Here comes Shiley again with it. Shiley will pick it up now. It's tied 48 all. Over the wing. Here's Warner stepping up, and he's fouled. Foul will be on Gaeta, and Gaeta will pick up his 4th or so. Let me see. I don't send Warner to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting 2. So Mario Gaeta picked up his 4th. So he's playing with 4 fouls with 7 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Warner to untie the score. Here's his first try. It is good. 49-48 UDA by 1. And we'll see what happens on the second one. See if Kyle can put this one in. I know he can. And he did. Well, they took the long route, but nevertheless, it's in there. 50-48 UD by 2. Kuppenhaver out in front. Looping it inside. Gaeta pushes it over there. Shot from 18 feet out, no good. Return shot underneath, and a block and a jump and a walk. It'll be UD ball. Way to go. I don't know if that was Mark Mace who blocked that one off in there, but whoever it did, it was nice. Here's Mark Mace with it for UDA. Mark bounces it ahead here for Shiley. Justin picking it up here for Mace. Mace looping it back. No. Stolen away, and a foul called. That was on Shiley, his 3rd, and that sends the Gator to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. First shot good. 50-49. For the Trojans, it's their 9th foul, so every other foul here on in and a half will be a 2-shot foul. Second shot good, ties up the ball game 50 all, 50-50. Here's Warner looping it over here for Laudenschlager, never saw it coming. And back comes Kuppenhaver for 2. It's good. Well, the Trojans just plain slopping this around, and Coach Calnon just about as irate as I've seen him, because he knows this ball club is a whole lot better than this. But good grief. 6:31 left in the ball game. It's Halifax by 2. Timeout is over, and the Trojans getting ready to inbound the basketball now as Mark Mace will inbound it here for Warner. Warner across the timeline, pushes it over there for Shiley. Here's Markle looking to go in for 2. No good. Gets his own rebound, and then it's going to be a foul called. Foul is going to be called on Kuppenhaver. He'll pick up the personal foul, and that's going to send Markle to the foul line, shooting 2. So Austin Markle with a chance to tie up the ball game if he can make a couple of these. Oh, wait a minute. Now what are they going to say? Now they're going to say it was non-shooting foul. Non-shooting. All right. And UD will inbound the ball as the other Gator checks into the ball game. 41. Shiley. Markle. Warner on the wing. Inside, nice pass for Shiley for 2, tying up the ball game. Nice play, and it really worked that time, and ties up the game at 52 all. 6:05 remaining in a tied up 52 all ball game. This is the other Gator. This is the V Gator. Here's the other Gator for 2. It's good. So the big Gator, the Papa Gator there. Mario, he puts 2 in. 54-52. Trojans trail by 2. Here's Shiley. Shiley comes across the court over here for a shot by Laudenschläger for 3. Off the mark. Laudenschläger has his own rebound. Push it over here for Shiley. And they're going to call 3 seconds on UD. Well, the Trojans will give the ball up, trailing by 2, 54-52. And this is that V Gator. Across the timeline it goes there for that. Wait a minute, what do you call that? A charge foul called on number 44. That's right. He'll pick up his 3rd, the team's 6th. So one more will put the Trojans in the bonus. Here's Warner. Warner up the court for Shiley. Bounces it inside here for a shot by Markle. Wouldn't go. Rebound on this side and a tie-up. On the jump, it's going to be Halifax ball. So the Trojans still trail by 2 as Halifax has the basketball and can expand the margin to 4 with a bucket, so we don't want them to do that. Here's Wrights for Gator. Gator for Wrights at the timeline. Across the court he goes. Back to Gator. Ball came loose. Picked up over here by the V Gator. Inside of the M Gator. M Gator for 2. Good. M Gator working his way in on the baseline there. Gets 2. 56-52. The Wildcats by 4. Here's a shot to get 2 of those back off the glass. Good by Warner. 56-54. Looping it down on the baseline. Shot from over there for 2. In and out, no good. On the rebound, a foul called on Record, and that's going to be his 5th. He's out of here. Record just bought the farm, as they say. And that big guy will leave with 5 fouls. And that's going to do it for him. The referee gives him the word. And to the foul line goes Zach Laudenschläger with a chance to tie it up for UDA as he'll be shooting a 1-and-1. So we'll see if Zach's got it in him here to put a couple of these in here and tie up our ball game. 4:49 remaining in the contest as Laudenschläger's first shot is up and no good. Gator with a rebound. Still a 2-point margin for Halifax. This is that Kuppenhaver. To me, he's the biggest threat on the Halifax ball club, as he can nail one of those darn threes out there and put you to sleep. See, I told you Halifax knows how to slow it down, and they will. Taking it back here for Garland. Garland bounces it over in the wing. Shot from over there for 3. It's good. It's good by that number 44 Wright. And it's a 5-point ball game. Here's Shiley looking for 2. It's good. Shiley gets himself a 2. And it's a 3-point ball game. 59-56. Less than 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Kuppenhaver with the head fake. Taking it outside. Kuppenhaver still holding it. Works it over in the wing. Pushes it down here for a shot for 3. It's no good this time. Rebound tapped out there. Controlled to the Trojans. Warner with it. Coming back up court he goes. Picking it off. Pushing it over the wing. Shot from over there by no, Shiley didn't take the shot. Warner goes inside with a nice pass to Markle for two. It's good. And it's a 1-point ball game, 59-58. And Copenhagen coming back with it. Halifax with a 1-point lead. How about the 10 seconds? My gosh, yeah. Copenhagen fell asleep out here with it, putting on a dribbling demonstration and gave the Trojans an opportunity to regain the lead. A timeout called now by the Halifax Wildcats. Trojans will have the ball. They trail by one. It's 59-58, 3:11 remaining in the ball game. Wow. Trojans will bring Andis back into the ball game now. Final 3 minutes and 11 seconds to play. And Justin playing with 4 fouls. There's Laudenschlager. Laudenschlager looking for Andis over in the wing. Shot from over there for two. It's good! Justin comes right off the bench where he sat for the last 5 minutes and gets himself 2 more and puts the Trojans up by 1. It's 60-59, UDA by 1. Garland and Copenhagen playing it over here now for that Reitz. Reitz again with it. This is the other Cabanegro in the baseline. Copenhagen making a move, pushing it on the baseline, out of bounds. He throws it, intended for Gaeta. Missed them. Trojans can come back now and pick up a couple more. They lead by 1. This is Andis. Andis taking it across the timeline with Copenhagen on him. Tries to go inside with it. It's stolen away. Back with it they come. Shot good for 2. And Halifax leads by 1. 61-60, 2:14 remaining. Here's Shiley. Near wing it comes over here. For 3. Nope, off the mark. Rebound there for, let's see who's got it. It's going to be Reitz coming up with it for Halifax. 1:55 left. Halifax leads by 1. And Copenhagen will really slow it down. The team out here, they're going to signal, laying it, let the time run. Here's Gaeta. Gaeta picking it up. Over the wing there for Garland. Garland back for Gaeta. Gaeta tries to go inside, blocked away nicely, and then out of bounds it goes. It's going to remain. Oh, ooh, bad call. Bad call. Minute 27 seconds. Looked like Gaeta went out with it. Minute 27 seconds remaining in this ball game. Here's Gaeta from the wing. Look out for 3. It's good. And Halifax leads by 4 with 1:18 remaining. Big shot there by that Mario Gaeta. Here's Shiley. Across the court it comes here. Laudenschlager from out off the mark. Rebounded inside there to Markle. His shot is good. He'll shoot. He scores. He'll go to the foul line, shooting one to get the Trojans back to within 1. And a technical foul. A technical foul called on Halifax. A technical foul called on Halifax. The Trojans will not only shoot, they will shoot to tie the game or to go ahead in the game yet. So I'm not sure who the heck the tee was on. But I do know that Markle will be shooting his shots first. He'll shoot 2, then he'll get a chance to designate someone to shoot the technical. The Trojans will then get the ball. What a big call. They want to check with the official on the call here. But I'm not sure who it was on. Look at Gaeta. Huh? Yeah, right. Okay, here's Markle. First shot, no good. Tee was on V. Gaeta. Markle with a chance to shoot 1 here now. Trailing by 2. Or I'm sorry, this is Andy shooting 1 in good. 63-64. And Justin will shoot 1 more, and then the Trojans will get the ball back. So here's Justin's second try. It is good. He has tied up the ball game 64 all, 1:07 remaining in the ball game, and the Trojans will get the ball. This is big. Warner will inbound the basketball for UDA. So if the kids ever wanted to be in a big ball game, this is one right here. They'll spin it down here for Andis. Andis back here now for Laudenschlager. Could play for the final shot if we can work it around long enough there. The ball came loose. picked up in here by Halifax. They'll bounce it over the wing and then hold everything. Timeout called by the Halifax Wildcats. 53 seconds remaining. The ball's in their court now, as they say. Oh, we'll be right back. Gator getting ready to inbound the basketball now. If you want to see a team play the clock down, you watch this. Copenhaver over the wing. Here's Copenhaver trying to make a move inside. Can't do it. For Garland. Keep an eye on the clock. 35 seconds remaining now. For Garland. Back out here for Wrights. Wrights double teamed. He'll take it in. Pushes it on the baseline. Passes it over the base. Shot blocked away by the Trojans as Kyle Warner. Timeout called by UDA with 22 seconds. Can you believe that defensive play? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You gotta believe it. Oh my gosh, what a ball game. Almost makes me feel like I wish I would have paid to get in. Anyway, 64-64, 22 seconds. The Trojans will have the basketball. Whoa. Whoa. Well, if the crowd wasn't alive before, they're alive now. Both sides, 64-64, 22 seconds. Trojans got to work for that final shot that can win the ball game. And here is Andis with it. Andis across the timeline for UDA. Ooh, just about backcourt. Stolen away with it. Here comes 44 for two. It is no good. Return shot put up. No good. Or yes, it was. There wasn't a foul. Foul called with just 5 seconds. So that's the only thing that could have happened was a turnover, and we turned it over. And that's going to send Wrights to the foul line, shooting two for the Halifax Wildcats. So what a tough ball game. And Wrights will be at the line shooting two. And then the Trojans will have 5 seconds to do something with it. Oh, here's his first shot. It is no good. He missed it. Okay, and then timeout. Coach Calnon will give Mr. Wrights a chance to think this one over. We have still got 5 seconds remaining. We're still tied. Wrights will still be at the line when we come back. Shooting one. The crowd noise in here is tremendous. Wrights positions himself at the line now. The crowd noise tremendous. Here is his second try. And it is no good. No good. Rebound shot put up. It's good. But did the... No, wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. The clock never ran. What's going on? A push foul. No bucket. No bucket. A push foul. The time. No, wait a minute. We still have 5 seconds on the clock. No time went off. Now what's going to happen? I'm not sure. I think the Trojans might be shooting. Now wait a second. 5 fouls. Someone just picked up his 5th foul on that. There are still 5 seconds remaining. That's the part I don't understand. I think the Trojans, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll wait and see. I think Gaeta just fouled out of the ball game. Where did I look? And there's still 5 seconds, so apparently no time went off. Shiley at the line, the man of the moment for the Trojans. He will be shooting two. 64, and now Halifax making noise. 64, Shiley, good foul shooter. First shot, no good. So can Justin put this one in? That's the question. The lump has to come up. The kids have got to be excited. It is tied up here. 5 seconds remaining. Justin Shiley with a chance to give the Trojans a 1-point lead. Second try, good. Trojans by 1, but look out. Oh, carry, no call. Shot, good if it goes. No good. The Trojans win by 1. The Trojans win by 1. The Trojans have won the ball game by 1 point. Much to the chagrin here of 44, who missed a couple of key foul shots. The Trojans come back and win the ball game, keep their TVL streak alive by 1 point. Final score, UDA 65, and the Halifax Wildcats 64. What a ball game. The crowd is on the floor. The players have not congratulated each other yet, but by gosh, they're about ready to. What a tremendous ball game for both clubs here. Aye, tooth and nail. Coach Leader shaking his head out here yet. And wow, I mean, it has just been one heck of a ball game. The Trojans, who struggled all night long, struggled in the first half, trailed at the end of the first half, then trailed by 3, come back and win by 1. But what a tremendous ball game. A couple of guys getting themselves in foul trouble, and boy, Coach Calnon has got to walk away from this one feeling like he was snake-bitten tonight, all the way until that final moment when Justin Shiley, shooting 2, missed the first one, put the second one in, and then the final shot there going awry. That Halifax still had 5 seconds remaining when the Trojans took that 1-point lead. But by golly, they have come back and won. The Trojans have come back and won one heck of a big basketball game tonight. So you got to have so many heroes on a ball team like this, and there were plenty tonight who came through in the clutch situations and finally won a 1-pointer. So the Trojans now have won 3 in a row over the Halifax, twice last year, and the first meeting this year here tonight by a final score of 65-64. But what a tremendous ball game. This will be one that the fans and the ball players will remember for a long time. Gaeta picking up the foul on the rebound of Wright's shot at the very end here with 5 seconds remaining. Not only did Gaeta, that's Mario Gaeta, foul out of the ball game, but then also allowed Justin Shiley to go to the line and shoot 2. Justin missed the first one, but put the second one cleanly in. The crowd went berserk, but there was still 5 seconds remaining. And finally, the ball come down the court as time was running down. A final shot went awry, and so the Trojans pick up the victory. It's got to be a tremendous disappointment for the Halifax Wildcats, who really played tremendous basketball right from the get-go, and quite frankly, especially in the first half, were for sure the better team. But the Trojans came back, clinging to hope that they could pull it off, and finally with Justin Annis coming in there and not only getting his 1,000th point tonight, but also hitting some really big buckets there towards the end. A couple of threes that just, you could see, sparked the Trojans, lifted them as a team leader will, and finally got enough to get the victory for UDA. So we congratulate Coach C and all these Trojan boys for one heck of a thing tonight here, pulling this one off, and especially to Antis for picking up his 1,000th plus point tonight. Getting a lot of congratulations from a lot of folks, and just a tremendous effort. What a kid. And still has about 20 ball games to go this year, so he will add to that record for sure. So that's about it. What can you say? Hugs and good wishes from everybody, and we'll see you a little bit later now at the next ball game in Millersburg on Friday night. We go down and try to beat up on those Millersburg Indians. Okay, congratulations all around, and why, what a kid. See you later. Hey, I'm back. I got to show you this. Look at here. Number 21, 1,000 points. That's just great. All right. And they have Andis on the back. All right. Way to go.